Hello, Organic Chemistry 2 class. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe during this pandemic. For you guys today, I am creating a procedure / tutorial on doing your own acrylic nails if you're someone who normally goes to the salon. Depending on your level of expertise, this procedure could take you about an hour or so to complete. Here are some of the ingredients you'll need, materials for doing this. These are what mine look like. Here's the last part of the procedure. This is what I'll be following and narrating to you while I'm working on my customer's nails. So for this video, I'm only going to be showing one of the hands of my client, but just remember to repeat all the steps to both hands. You would start by trimming your client's nails, which she's already done. So what we're going to do next is apply cuticle diffuser to her cuticles. So we'll apply this to the base of her cuticles and leave it on for 15 seconds. Don't leave it on longer because it'll start to dry out her nails. And then what you're going to do is push it back with a nail pusher. Using this tool to push back her nails. And then once they're pushed back, take the cuticle cutter and lightly cut around the cuticles. Make sure that you're not cutting too deep. Otherwise, you can cut into her actual skin and cause some bleeding to happen. Make sure to repeat this step for all the nails. Forgot to mention this earlier, but make sure that you sterilize all of your equipment by using an alcohol pad or ethanol or something to make sure that they're clean, because they will be going into the skin and could cause breaks, especially when you're trimming the cuticles back here. From the cuticles, we will take a drill bit, or you can use a regular nail file, and just file down the surface of the nails lightly so that they're all even for the nail application. This part will create kind of a mess, so I'm going to just take this brush and brush off all the excess nail dust. And then after this part, you can instruct your client to go and wash their hands. Okay, so now we will be fitting the false nails onto the real nails. So get one of these kind of containers that has different sizes, and you'll just take one, kind of guess, and then to see if it fits, just place it over the client's nail like that. So repeat this step for all 10 nails and find a matching shape. I'm just gonna try and demonstrate this with one nail. So you'll take a nail glue and squeeze just a little bit out, just a drop, onto the client's nail. Spread it out a bit. And then you will take the appropriately sized nail and just place it on top. Make sure not to get your finger stuck to the client. And then hold it down for 7 to 10 seconds. So it should be stuck onto the client's real nail like this. And you'll repeat the same step for all 10 nails. They're all glued on. They should look something like this. Don't worry, they're not going to stay this long. So I'm going to take... It's a specific nail cutter just for these types of nails, but you can use a regular nail cutter. Ask the client how long they want the nail to be. So how long do you want your nail?
Let's make it like this long.
This long? Okay. Yeah. Then just snip it off. And repeat for each nail. The nails, check to see if the client has a shape that they'd like to have. This client would like to use a shape called a coffin shape, which is the shape I have on. So I'm going to take this nail file and just file them down to the shape she likes. Once you file down to the desired shape, you want to just file this little part between the fake nail and the real nail. Just smooth it down a little bit so that it kind of connects to each other. Once that's done, there'll be a little bit more nail residue, so you can brush it off again and then tell the client to go wash their hands one more time. Okay, so now we're on to a little bit more of a challenging step. This is actually kind of the more chemistry part. So you're gonna be using a liquid monomer, which has a really strong smell, so be careful. You can wear a mask. I don't wear one just because I kind of like the smell. And you'll be using this clear powder. So what we'll do is we'll dip this brush. You want to make sure you have like a brush that's like this, that has horsehair, because otherwise this stuff will get stuck to it and you won't be able to use it. So you'll dip it in the liquid monomer just lightly like that, then brush it off. And then dip your brush in the clear powder like this. So it'll create a little bit of a kind of solid type of thing. And then what you'll do is place it on, oops, not like that. Place it onto the client's nails and kind of brush it around. Make sure to cover the entire nail and take off any excess with the brush. And just brush it around. Oops, I'm sorry, I haven't been filming. This is hard to do with one hand. So make sure to just brush it. This dries really fast, so you kind of have to work a little quickly with it. But it creates a nice, solid kind of even coating around the nail. And you want to make sure to repeat this for each step and make sure to clean off your brush every time, otherwise it accumulates. So this is how they should be looking now. They take, like I said, they dry pretty quickly. So this is an optional step, but with that first one, we kind of messed up on it. So what you can do is you can use a nail file or the nail drill to sand it down and just apply another layer to make it all smooth. All right, so once you finish that part, it's a little bit challenging, so just take your time with it. I just filed her nails one more time so I can give her the shape she wanted, because sometimes the acrylic can mess it up. But what we're gonna do next is onto the painting part. So like I have mentioned in the procedure, first we're gonna use a base coat. So we'll just apply that onto the nails. Most of us know what a base coat is, but you just apply a clear layer. And then have the client put their nails in here. This is the UV lamp. And it only does 4 fingers at a time. This one's kind of small. So have them leave it in for 1 full minute and then repeat for the thumb and repeat for the other hand. Once you have your base layer on, you can apply a coat of the color that you want. So this client wants this light pale pink color on all of her nails. And then on this one, she wants a silver color. So apply it once, cure it like the last step, and apply a second layer so that the color is more opaque, and cure it again. Okay, so this is how ours looks so far, and for one of the last steps, we're gonna apply a clear top coat on top of the nails. You just have to do one, and then we'll have her cure it one more time for a minute. So now I'm just gonna comment a little bit about the instructions and the procedure. I found it a little bit difficult to follow just because I had to use one hand to film and one hand to kind of do everything. But it seems like the client likes her final product. Mm-hmm. She does. So I think after a while, this is actually my 4th or 5th time doing my nails. I did my own like this a couple days ago. I try to make it as straightforward to follow as possible, and I want to make sure it's easy for beginners to do. So I tried to make it like easier and recommend products. Everything I have is from Amazon. You can find like full nail kits on there. But yeah, I think the final product looks good. I had a few errors. I actually, when I was sanding her nail down, I kind of made her bleed. So we made sure that she cleaned it out and waited for it to dry before we continued. And then with this nail, there's a little bit of a mess up just because I had to film while putting it on. But I think overall, I think the whole lab went well. And I think the few things I would change is to just take my time and to go a little bit more slowly. And then obviously not film next time while doing it. But yeah, like I said before, thank you everyone for watching. And I'm looking forward to seeing your videos about cooking or whatever everyone else did. And I hope that you have a safe summer. All right, so now we've applied the top coat and this is the final product. If you guys have any like nail polish on the side, you can take a cotton ball or a Q-tip and just put it in acetone and clean around the sides there. But yeah, you can just apply some cuticle oil and enjoy your new nails. Thank you all for watching my video, and I hope that you found it useful or found it entertaining at least. And have a good rest of your year.